Do you know what I like about seesaws?
What?
They're non-binary. They exist on a spectrum. On a seesaw, you have an infinite number of options as to how high or low you can go.
I always thought seesaws just went up or down.
That's because you're a bigot. Cut!
Triangle, what are you doing? This is a kids' TV show. I need you to smile.
My name isn't Triangle.
Actors, you give them direction, they ask for more freedom. You give them freedom, they ask for more direction.
Actors.
That looks good, Triangle.
Squares and the Gang, episode 374. Take 2.
Do you know what I like about seesaws? Honey,
How was work?
was all right.
Glenn, how much longer are you gonna keep shutting me out? What's wrong?
Do you ever feel like the entire world has gone insane? Like everyone just turned off their brains? And you're the only one who sees the truth?
No.
Okay, gang. We have a new shape joining us today. And you know what that means? Roll call. I'm a square. And I'm a square. And I'm an oval. And I'm a square. You're firing me?
You dead-shaped someone?
Dead-shaped?
It says here you referred to another employee as their birth shape without their permission.
You mean the circle?
Square.
But the square has 4 sides. How was I supposed to know that she... he... they? I can't say they?
They is offensive to people with multiple personalities.
You're kidding.
No, I have multiple personality disorder and I find it very offensive.
Have we met?
Bro, you were good today, bro.
Nah, bro, I was wicked sloppy.
Kid, you gotta work on that confidence. You still seeing that shrink? Glenn! Look at this guy, trying to sneak off without a proper farewell. You heard what happened? Major bummer. I know what'll cheer him up. We're going down to the park to play cards on the dock.
Sorry, guys. Maybe another time.
Did she look like a square? Yeah. Sometimes it can be hard to tell. Well, it's been a pleasure having you as a client, and...
What? You're not dropping me. After all these years.
Glenn, I like you. You're one of my oldest clients. But it's all over the trades. You've been canceled.
Cancelled? There must be something I can play. A supporting role? I could be an extra? I could be set dressing. Or a prop? I could play a mountain? Or a hat?
It's over, Glenn. I'm sorry.
This street can be a little dangerous. Do I know you? You look really familiar. I don't think so. I'm Pat. Glenn. You're Triangle from Squares and the Gang. Wow, I can't believe it's really you. That episode you guys did on intersectionality, that's what inspired me to become a stop sign. Really? Your show changed my life. So you know what it's like to be misunderstood. To feel like the whole world hates you. Sure, it's called delusional psychosis and it's totally normal. I want you to know that I accept you and I hope you never get help. And I mean that.
Glenn?
How is he? She?
Pat didn't make it.
What?
Stop.
What happened?
I don't know. I tried to stop it. I said, stop. But it didn't work.
But how?
Stop.
Wow. It's like 1 minute someone is standing right next to you.
Stop. Stop. Do you have any fours? Glenn.
Go fish. He watched our show.
Who?
He became a stop sign because of us.
Glenn, you gotta move on. Marky, why don't you give him the number to your shrink?
If it weren't for our show, Pat would still be alive. Think of how many other shapes might be in danger.
Glenn, all of this, it's not our fault.
Yes, it is.
It's not our fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not our Tommy, I don't think that's gonna work.
Your show is hurting people. And if you're not going to do something about it, then I will.
Glenn! Glenn!
Okay, gang. Roll call. I'm a square. And I'm a square. And I'm an oval. And while sometimes I might feel like I'm a square, that doesn't change the fact that I'm a circle. Because reality is reality and feelings don't matter because they only exist in your mind.
Hey man, that was pretty cool. What you said back there?
Way to go, Triangle. You know, if they see you guys talking to me, they're gonna fire you too.
You can't fire us. We quit.
Speaking of, we should celebrate.
Yeah, what do you guys feel like doing? Because I'm down for whatever.
It looks fine. Stop stalling.
Episode 1, take 1.
Hello, I'm Glenn. Welcome to Shapes. On today's show, we're going to learn what makes each shape different from one another. Let's start with the square. A square is a quadrilateral with 4 right angles and 4 equal sides.
Glenn. Sorry, but I'm not sure this is appropriate. You know, for kids.
Why not?
You don't want them thinking that all squares have 4 equal sides.
What?
What about all the three-sided squares, or the ones with one side a little bit longer than the others? Maybe you should stick to topics that are a little less problematic. Shapes, Episode 1, Take 2.
Okay, kids. Today we're going to talk about lines.
You mean straight lines?
Say, has anyone seen Circle?
There she is. But don't call her Circle. From now on, she wants us to call her Flo.
What are you doing, Flo?
I'm squaring you.
Squaring us? You mean you're circling us?
No, silly. Squaring is Flo's preferred verb. So when Flo is making circles, we say she's making squares.
So some people have certain words that they want others to use.
And all we have to do is ask them what those words are ahead of time, keep them written down on a list somewhere, along with everyone else's words, and then keep that list handy at all times just in case one of those people randomly shows up or comes up in conversation. That's right! Hey, gang, I think he gets it. Let's give Marky a big round of applause. Sorry. Let's give him a big square of applause. Hey, Flo. I was hoping I could... Hey,
What do you want?
I want to apologize.
For what?
Dead shaping you.
Why?
Because I feel bad.
Apologizing is something you do when you've done something wrong?
Right?
So are you saying you were wrong for calling me a circle?
Can I at least buy you lunch sometime? Gotta make sure you're eating 3 square meals a day.
I'm taking off. Wanna hit the bar? It's Cobb salad day. Marky, you good, bro? No. I mean, yeah. But I think I'm gonna hang out for a bit. Alright. Such a square. Lamp on.
Can't sleep.
No.
Wanna talk about it?
What's it like, you know, being you?
It's wonderful. I get to keep people warm. I work nights, so I have all this free time during the day.
No, I mean, being a rectangle. What's it like?
I don't know. I guess I've never known anything else. Why?
No reason. Lamp off.
So, how long have
Can I get you started with something to drink?
Psst. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't serve bigots.
He's with me.
I don't care who he's with.
I'm a square, and if you don't let us eat here, I'm gonna tell everyone I know that it was because you're a shiftophobe.
You wouldn't.
Shiftophobe! Shiftophobe! Shiftophobe!
Okay, you can eat here. Just please don't say that word.
Why did you do that?
That's what friends do. They stick up for one another.
You think of me as a friend?
Nope. But hey, fake it till you make it, right?
What do you think I should do?
What do I think you should do?
About my identity.
About your identity?
Okay, I know you don't like forcing your opinion on me, but repeating everything I say isn't gonna cut it here. I need some guidance.
Guidance?
Okay, if you think I should keep being a square, don't say anything. But if you think I should change, say don't do anything reckless.
Don't do anything reckless? You have your own show? Congrats! What kind of show is it?
Educational. It was supposed to be for a younger audience, but I just can't seem to figure out how to make something like learning the shapes appropriate for kids.
Yeah, that's tricky. Why don't you make it a podcast? You're canceled. You can say whatever you want now. So you might as well use a format where you can have serious conversations about serious topics.
A podcast?
Yeah, I'll even be your first guest. Marky, is everything all right?
No,
What's the matter?
I think I'm a rectangle.
And that's what I think is so interesting about your story. Here you are, this kid from Southie, no connections in the entertainment industry to speak of, not completely inexperienced, but with a few credits to your name. And you and your brother come out here on a whim and end up starring in the highest rated kids TV show in Square Amount Studios history.
I mean, first off, thanks for having me on.
Sure. That's some story you've got there.
Yeah.
So, Squares and the gang. Honey, maybe we can pull up a poster?
Actually, they're gonna be changing the title pretty soon.
Changing it? To what?
It's not final, but it looks like it's gonna be Square and the Gang.
You're leaving? They didn't fire you. Marky, what happened?
I'm a rectangle now.
But you've always been a rectangle.
You know, that's exactly how I feel. And here I was, afraid you were gonna judge me for it. I don't care what everyone says. You're all right, Glenn. I've always been a rectangle.
And here's our square section. You've got your triangle extensions, your circle extensions. Forgive me for asking, but what shape or shapes are you thinking?
I'm a rectangle.
And here we have our rectangles. Check email. Glenn,
Honey, I'm exercising.
you have 239 unread emails.
The spam filter must be broken. Would you mind updating it for me?
It's not spam. They're from other shapes. They want to be on your podcast. I'm a fellow actor, and I'd love to come on your show and talk about our struggles in the industry. I heard about your podcast from a friend, and I think it's so great that you're using your platform to give unrepresented shapes a voice. Dear Glenn, I caught your show with Marky, and I can see now that I was wrong about you. You're an ally and proof that shapes can change.
They like me? They like me.
And like I never used to think of myself as a star. But that just shows how important it is to surround yourself with people who know you better than you know yourself.
So we're both triangles, right?
Right.
And you're an isosceles since you have two equal sides, right?
Right.
And I'm a right triangle, right?
Right.
Right, 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 right.
This is why it is so important to have rules and structure. Because when you have structure, you can identify those rules which are stupid and unnecessary, and then with great care and precision, you can crush these rules and destroy them and smash them into little pieces.
Marky, you look great. I love the new extensions.
Really? They don't make me look fat?
Dirty outfit. Very edgy.
Thanks. Where's Tommy? The ratings. What's wrong with the ratings?
They're low.
Good one. We're talking about Squares and the Gang, the highest rated kids TV show in Squaremount Studios history.
There's been a bit of a backlash. People are upset because apparently we fired someone who has since been given a second chance. Now we're the bigots.
Glenn. But I thought he was canceled.
Apparently he's been uncancelled.
No. That's impossible.
I hate to say it, but with this drop in viewership, we may have to think about changing the time slot.
We're not changing the time slot. But don't worry. I've got an idea.
Okay, gang. Today we're gonna learn about forgiveness. Look, it's our old friend Triangle. As you may know, Triangle is no longer with us. He has passed on to bigger and better things. But in an effort to keep the lines of communication open, we're going to extend an olive branch and give him one more chance. Triangle, would you like to ask Flo if the two of you are square? Flo? Are we square?
We're square.
Yay!
Forgiveness is fun.
Now could you ask Marky if the two of you are square? Why? Just do it. Marky? Are we square?
Actually, my preferred adjective is rectangle.
What?
So instead of asking if we're square, you would ask me if we're rectangle.
But that doesn't make any sense.
kids. We're gonna be late.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. Wendy, are you forgetting something? I love you. I wreck it. Sorry, Dad. Orville, go easy on her. Remember, all that matters is that she has fun.
Love you.
I'll see you at the match.
Can I at least talk to him?
He doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to talk to you.
If I had known he was thinking about shifting shapes...
He said you supported him. He told me that you said he's always been a rectangle.
A square is a rectangle, Tommy. You're a rectangle too.
Hey, don't tell me what I am.
This isn't about identity. This is basic geometry. Marky probably just got confused by all that nonsense you're teaching on your show.
Okay, so what? What do you care? If my brother thinks he finally found himself, if he's happy, who are you to tell him he's wrong?
Maybe it's not my place. But do you know who else was happy? Pat.
Will there be a scar?
Sure, but it'll fade over time. I used to be a circle, but I bet you couldn't even tell, could you?
Will it hurt?
So did you have any questions?
Will I be able to walk? I'm not getting around as well as I used to with the extensions.
Well, if you don't have any questions, we can schedule a time for the surgery. Are you free right now?
I'd like to at least sleep on it.
Fine.
I did have one question. Do you think I'm doing the right thing here? The last thing I want is to look back one day and regret this. Who's ready to kick the curve out of these ovals?
Yay! Woo!
Now don't hold anything back. These guys are a joke, but that doesn't mean we're gonna show them any mercy. You're up, sweetie. Remember, I wanna see blood and I wanna see tears.
Okay.
Check mail. Check mail. Check mail. Honey, how do you sort this thing by gender? All the women I had scheduled for my show canceled. It's weird. I got all these nasty emails, but not a single one of them was from a man.
The men are probably just waiting to see what the women do, so that they can be on the right side of the argument. Men these days are so weak.
Okay, not all of us are like that.
Yes, you are.
Yes, we are.
Just give it time. I'm sure all the men will cancel on you too.
309 new messages.
Well, Marky hates me, and now that I've been canceled twice, people are just going to be waiting to do it again. How am I supposed to have a podcast if I have this huge group of people just waiting to hear what I'm going to say next?
That's it. If being yourself is getting these people to tune in, then you should be yourself even more.
He has a point.
But who's gonna come on my show? It's gotta be someone I already know, who either totally agrees with me or who is so convinced that they're right that every offensive thing I say just rolls right off their back. Thanks for being here on such short notice.
Thanks for having me.
So I thought we'd start off by...
Actually, Glenn, if you don't mind, I have a statement here I'd like to read. It's only a few pages. And as a member and representative of the shape-shifting community, here on behalf of all those who have been hurt and offended by the rhetoric expressed by you on this show and on other shows, I come here today to humbly ask that you take this opportunity to formally apologize for all that you've said and done.
I thought we were friends.
We are. That's why I'm here. Don't do this to yourself, Glenn. All you have to do is apologize.
Apologizing is something you do when you've done something wrong.
Okay, so tell me, what's a square?
A rectangle with 4 right angles and 4 equal sides.
What's a rectangle?
A rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles.
Can a rectangle be a square?
No.
What if that rectangle has a sense, a kind of transcendent self-awareness that says that deep down, underneath their physical appearance, they're actually a square?
Doesn't matter.
Why not?
Because a rectangle is a rectangle and a square is a square.
Can a square be a rectangle? If a square has an awakening, and for the first time in his or her or its or their life sees who they truly are, then can a square be a rectangle?
No. Hey, Flo. What you doing? I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
I'm practicing my balance so that I can be a table.
A table?
Yep. Usually people who look like me only get to be the top of the table and have yucky food and drinks spilled on them over and over and over. But now that I'm a square, I have all these exciting new career paths available to me. Hey, Oval, come watch Flo balance.
What about all the squares who want that job but won't get it now because you've stolen it from them?
Oval, what's wrong with your voice?
What happens when the restaurant that hired you rewrites their policies? Sure, you'll have a job. You'll be fine, no matter how many wine glasses you break or how many plates of albino beluga caviar you drop on the floor. But what about the square? What about that poor little square who's trying to support his family, who worked the last 8 Sundays in a row so that he could save up enough money to buy his daughter a tennis racket? She was so excited. All she ever talked about was her first big match. Little did she know that it would end in a soul-crushing defeat. They say tennis is just a game. Well, at one point in time, that was a lie, and it's still a lie, and it will always be a lie, because make no mistake, tennis is war, and it's a war that's pretty easy to win when you're a rectangle the size of a building.
Okay, gang, roll call. Today we're here at UC Circley speaking with Professor Emeritus.
That's it, Professor Emeritus. Please don't use my real name.
As one of the most accomplished and respected professors in the entire mathematics department, I was hoping you could answer one simple question for us today. What is a square?
He's got a gun!
I don't know what got into him, but I'll talk to him, okay? I promise this won't ever happen.
Tommy, relax. Our last show had the highest ratings of any episode in Square Amount Studios history.
What?
That Orville, he's a character. The whole righteous indignation thing is so fresh. I don't know why we didn't feature him sooner. Obviously, we want him to play a bigger role on the show.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, we're not gonna fire you or anything, but there will be some changes coming down the pike. There he is. Orville, come on in. Tommy, you can go.
Thanks for pulling me over, officer. I won't ever speed again.
Right. Well, you're free to go.
Say, officer, did that background check say anything about guns or a criminal record?
Nope. You're clean as a whistle. Now, get out of here before someone sees me talking to you.
Right. Can't be too careful in this climate, huh?
Not gonna lie, it's been hard for people like me. But it'll pass. Things are already starting to change.
You really think so?
Sure. Don't you?
I don't think this climate's ever gonna change. Today we're here at the plastic store because every other place I go to ends up being absolutely terrible. Larry, why don't you walk us through a typical day for you?
Well, first I get the plastic, then I count the plastic, then I stock the plastic.
Sounds pretty exciting. I bet you have some crazy stories.
What?
What's the largest quantity of plastic you've ever sold?
Sold 50,000 sheets to CERN not too long ago.
CERN?
The Extraneous Council for Non-Essential Research?
Just what this world needs. Another government-funded organization that bleeds its citizens dry. Also, some narcissist can get a shot at winning a medal.
You know what they say about the government? Less is more.
Larry, you're all right.
Just don't touch me, okay? Sold 50,000 sheets to CERN not too long ago.
CERN?
The Extraneous Council for Non-Essential Research?
Just what this world needs. Another government-funded organization that bleeds its citizens dry. Also, some narcissist can get a shot at winning a medal.
You know what they say about the government? Less is more.
Larry, you're all right. Just what this world needs. Another government-funded organization that bleeds its citizens dry. Also, some narcissist can get a shot at winning a medal. Just what this world needs. Another government-funded organization.
So, what's on your mind? I understand you have some reservations about going to therapy? This isn't just for people who are broken. Therapy is for everyone.
I don't know why I'm here. I've always been the strong one.
The strong one?
When Marky and I were growing up. Oh, you're good. You almost got me there. But you're not going to get me to open up that easy. I may be dumb, but I'm not a sucker.
Not a sucker?
I see things, you know? Back when Marky and I were little. Hey, knock it off.
Knock it off?
You're just repeating everything I say. Well, I'm onto your little scheme, and it won't work.
It won't work?
Nope. Who's clever now?
Who's clever now?
Hey, buddy. Are you good?
Are you good?
You know, it's been a long time since somebody's asked me that.
Hey, Orville.
Hey,
What are you doing up there?
I'm trying out my new ramp. Why don't you come up and check out the view?
Whoa. We're really high up.
Hey, Tommy, Flo, come join us.
What's the ramp for, Orville? Is everything okay?
The ramp is for racing. First one to the bottom wins.
What about your back?
Yeah, don't you have a herniated disc?
What, are you afraid you're gonna lose? Come on, it's not like anyone here is an unfair advantage. Just a little friendly competition between 3 squares and an oval.
What if I watched while you, Tommy, and Marky...
No, we're racing. On your marks, get set, go.
Yay! Flo wins. Hey, where's Orville?
Orville? Sweetie? How are you feeling? I just spoke with the doctor. He said there's a good chance you'll be able to walk again. brought you a balloon.
Circle.
What was that, sweetie?
So now that Orville's gone...
Sorry, Tommy, but I think it would be appropriate if we began with a moment of silence for Orville, starting now.
He's not dead.
Starting now.
If you two are here to fight over who's gonna replace Orville while he's away, let me stop you right there. We already decided, and I think you're both gonna be pleasantly surprised.
So... Marky, did you have anything planned for today? No. We could play a game. Yeah, or we could learn something. Ugh, no thanks. I know. We could square dance. I think you mean rectangle dance. Right. Sorry, Marky. No, it's fine. I'm not a rectangle anymore. What do you mean? I understand that technically I am a rectangle since I have 4 right angles, but the idea that deep down I'm actually a rectangle trapped inside of a square? I think that's a whole bunch of... I think what Marky's trying to say is that he's a little confused, and while he may not be able to relate to what other less privileged shapes might be going through... I'm not confused. I'm a square, and you're a square, and she's a circle.
Hello.
How are you feeling, Glenn? I caught the last episode. That looked painful. I don't believe in pain. Are you sleeping? Sleep is for squares. Well, I just wanted to stop by and see how you were doing. Flo told me you've got your own show now. Congrats. Thanks. Is it any good? No. I have lots of ideas, but I can't seem to find the right format. Have you tried being a man instead of a whiny little girl? I'm kidding. I think I know just what you need. Are you gonna tell me? Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Help. You need help. Okay, we made it. That is not as easy as it looks. All right, where's your car? I don't have a car. Man, no wonder you're still single. All right, I guess we're walking. Unless you know someone who can pick us up. Doesn't your wife have a car? You know what? Let's walk.
Once you do this, there's no going back.
I know.
I mean it. No more balancing, no more rolling, no more going round and round in circles.
No more rolling. Okay. Actually, no. I'm ready.
Great! Then let's get you squared away.
It's not my fault. It is your fault. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's not. It is. Hey, are you gonna step in here?
Step in here?
Why can't you just admit that everything wrong with the ratings, the show, and the world in general is a direct result of your carelessness and stupidity?
Carelessness and stupidity?
What? You got something to say? Maybe we should let him talk. What's the point? He's just gonna repeat our own words back to us. Maybe. Or maybe he has the solution to all of our problems locked away in that little noggin of his, and he's just waiting for us to shut up for a minute so he can help us.
He's got a gun!
Investigative journalism?
Yeah, it's where you investigate someplace like, I don't know, a school or a sports team, and you expose them for the cheating frauds they really are.
I don't know.
Do you like cheaters?
No.
Do you like frauds?
No.
Well, there you go. With our show, we can expose both cheaters and frauds. 2 birds, 1 tennis ball. Stone.
But I don't have any experience.
So what I'm thinking is we start somewhere small, like, and I'm just spitballing here, the Unfairfax Academy for ovals of all shapes and sizes.
Okay. What are we investigating?
Clappy, hit the lights. Honey, pull up the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an oval. Hey, where is everyone? Maki, I know you're in there. You know, that was pretty unwicked, what you pulled today. I had to do a show on friendship all by myself. Tommy, I know it was pretty unwicked what I pulled today, but what you said in therapy really hurt me. Don't try to contact me, and don't come looking for me. You and I are done. I'll see you at lunch tomorrow. Maki.
So, why tennis?
I love tennis.
Love? That's a strong word. What do you love about it?
I don't know.
Would you say that you love to win? Let's talk about winning.
She wanted to play. What was I supposed to do? If I tell her we only accept geometric ovals, I could lose everything. I could lose my job. I could lose my friends.
But this isn't about losing, is it, Coach? This is about winning.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Flo? We're done. You made it. Would you like to see your new shape? What do you think?
Man, you really tore that guy a new oval. I haven't seen that much crying since that episode we did on logic and reason.
Do you think he'll ever work again?
Nope.
I thought my show was gonna be about learning and helping people.
You are helping people. You're helping me get revenge. And I don't know about you, but today I learned that revenge feels pretty good.
Can I help you?
Whatever it is you're selling, we don't want it.
Guys, it's me, Flo. How do I look?
Whoa, who's the freak?
Sorry for showing up like this. I didn't know where else to go.
You don't have to apologize. So, what's wrong?
What are you, blind? Look at me. I look like a chewed up piece of gum.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that you look great. How about a square of applause for Flo's new look?
Who did this to you?
This place downtown. It's called Shapeshifters.
Is it reversible?
No,
Can you at least get a refund?
they made me sign all these forms saying they're not responsible if I get all bent out of shape. He said I'd be pretty. He said I'd have 4 equal sides.
Shifty bastards.
That's false advertising.
You're right. We might not be able to take them to court, but we can still expose them.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Investigation. Snack time.
Did you say snack time?
What did you guys say?
Investigation?
Oh.
You had me worried. I thought you were about to go off on one of your cry for help camping trips.
It's not a camping trip. It's a vision quest. And I leave tonight.
Do you really think that sleeping in your car for 2 nights in a convenience store parking lot is gonna solve all your problems?
I'm not going for 2 nights. This time, I'm going for 4.
Sorry.
Orville's in the hospital. Flo is who knows where. Our show and our careers are on the line, and I'm having a real hard time understanding why I'm the only one who seems to care.
Well, if I weren't so careless and stupid, I might be able to help you.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed really mad.
Can I help you?
Come here often?
What?
I was just walking by and couldn't help but notice the beautiful angel sitting behind the counter.
I don't date triangles.
Who says I'm a triangle?
Ow.
Lamp off.
maybe he's right. Maybe I am stupid. I mean, how smart can I be if I can't even figure out what shape I am? I'm not a therapist, but it sounds like you may have some unresolved issues stemming from maybe a childhood trauma or growing up in a fear-based environment. Nah, I don't think that's it. Is there anyone you can talk to? Maybe a close friend? Or someone who has gone through some of the same struggles who isn't a steering wheel? Yeah. Start engine. Let's roll.
So let's say you were ready to transition. Our doctors are so afraid of losing their medical licenses that they won't risk saying a single thing that could even hint at the chance, at the possibility that they might potentially...
You mean they're enabling people?
No, it's worse than that. They're telling people what they want to hear because it's easier, instead of telling them what they need to hear.
That's what enabling means.
We just did a circle to square surgery the other day. This poor thing. She rolled in wanting to know what her company did. She was just curious. It wasn't until after one of our doctors lured her inside and met with her that she decided she needed surgery.
What?
We're not just shifting shapes. We're shifting minds.
Flo? Flo? Where is she?
Who knows? If I were her, I'd be off looking for the best circle surgeon that money can buy.
Look.
It's a note.
Tommy, if you're reading this, it's too late. Don't try to contact me, and don't come looking for me. I'm gone, and I'm not coming back. I'll see you at work on Monday. Flo. This is my first vision quest, so it's nice to have some company.
Thanks for inviting me.
I have a feeling that meeting your spirit shape might be just the thing you need right now.
Spirit shape?
We all have a spirit shape who guides us throughout our lives and reveals our true identity to us over time.
Who told you that?
Back when I was feeling like a rectangle, I stopped by this place downtown. It's called Shapeshifters. The doctor told me if I'm ever feeling happy, it means I'm losing my grip on reality, and I need to drive out to the desert so my spirit shape can make me miserable again. I wonder what my spirit shape's gonna look like. Flo? I was gonna do a quick 10-mile hike. Wanna come?
I thought for sure he'd be here.
Where do you think he went?
I don't know, but if he and Flo are together, then it can't be somewhere good.
Hey, wanna go on a hike?
Thanks, but I think I'm gonna stay here and hold down the fort.
This place has a fort?
No, it's an idiom.
Hey, don't call me that.
Marky, holding down the fort means I'm gonna stay and watch over the camp. It'll be dark in a little while, and I'd like to finish setting up. You know, get all our ducks in a row.
Ducks, huh? Man, there's a lot I don't know about this place. That note sounded serious. I'm sure they're fine. You guys thirsty?
This has all the hallmarks of a government operation. I don't know how you guys don't see it.
Relax. This is what Maki does. This whole thing is just one big stunt to get my attention, so I'll appreciate him more. Zoom? Boom? You guys want anything? I got like 40 bottles of water here.
You got any snacks in there?
Snacks.
Don't tell me I forgot one. Guys, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question, but I won't. But I could.
Where's Maki? We saw his van, so don't try to tell me he isn't here.
I don't know.
Flo, we're not mad. We just want to make sure he's okay.
He went hiking hours ago. I thought he'd be back by now.
What an idiom.
Idiot?
What'd you call me? Should we look for him?
No. No way. That's how they get you.
They?
He, she, whatever. But I say we stay here and wait. He has to come back eventually.
Need water. Need water. Water. Water.
Who are you? I asked you a question.
It's you.
What?
I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up.
What do you mean? Who told you I was coming here? Who do you work for?
Wow. I have so many questions.
I'm asking the questions.
Right. Sorry. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Who are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me that.
What? Are you pulling my leg?
You don't have legs.
Buddy, if you don't get this out of your system right...
System? What system?
Square, you're on thin ice.
No, I'm not. This is dirt.
Oh, you're good. Too good.
Do you see anything?
Not yet.
I'm worried. What if something happened to him?
Well, we're not getting anywhere just sitting here. I say we split up. Flo, you and Glenn go south. Orville and I will go north. Then we'll meet back here in an hour.
What should we do?
Stay here and keep an eye out. I'm not leaving here until we find my brother. So, can other people see you too, or just me?
I don't know.
Are we gonna be friends now?
Stop asking me that.
This is a test, isn't it? You're trying to teach me that while you can show me the door, at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to find a doorway to put it in.
Yep, that's it. You passed.
I did? Wow. I can't wait to tell the gang.
The gang?
Yeah. Tommy, Orville, Flo, Glenn.
Glenn.
They're not gonna believe I met my spirit shape.
Spirit shape?
Any luck?
No. We looked everywhere.
Marky? So the big baby couldn't hold out any longer. You got something you want to say to us? Hey, bro.
Oh. Hey, guys.
Marky, we looked everywhere for you. Do you know how scared we were?
What happened?
I'd explain it to you, but you wouldn't understand. Try me.
Well, I think getting lost turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew, but I got a taste of my own medicine. When it rains, it pours. Am I right? But I'm okay. So instead of addressing the elephant in the room, why don't we let bygones be bygones and wipe the slate clean? You know, let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, gang. I hope everyone had a nice, relaxing weekend. Now let's do
Nope.
roll call. I'm a square.
And I'm a square.
And I'm an oval.
And I'm just grateful we have elected officials who only want what's best for us. Don't question authority, just do what you're told.
Marky,
Hey, Porpoise.
is everything all right?
What do you mean?
When you disappeared the other night, did something happen?
Happen?
Yeah, you seem a little off.
Porpoise, you're a funny... Thanks for meeting with me, Glob. Glob? I met someone, and I'm really excited for the two of you to finally meet. Glob, this is Maxine. Maxine, Glob.
Nice to meet you.
Maxine and I met over the weekend, and while I've only known her for a day, I can already tell she'd make a great addition to your show. Oh, are you an actor?
No,
Writer?
no,
Producer?
no,
Director?
no,
Do you work in the industry?
no,
Do you watch TV?
no,
Do you have a TV?
no,
Do you have any experience?
no,
Do you...
no.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this isn't fair, but based on this interaction, I really can't think of a single reason why I would hire her to do anything. Okay, Glob. Have it your way.
Well, I love it. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I think this could end up being the highest rated kids TV show in Square Mount Studios history. She has absolutely zero experience in the industry, which is obviously a plus. That whole absolutely zero experience in the industry thing is so fresh. Well, Marky, congratulations. This is a big opportunity, and I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Tommy, I forgot we had a meeting.
We can reschedule if you want.
No, I hate canceling on people. But we are canceling your show, so I guess now we don't need to meet.
What?
Your brother Marky had an idea, so we're gonna do his show instead. It's been nice working with you.
They can't just go back on your agreement. What about your contract?
You had a contract?
No, but I figured you must have had one.
How am I gonna sign it? They told me since I don't have hands, the best they can do is a verbal agreement. Shape swindling grifters. I don't know how Maki talked them into it. There's something not right with him. I don't know what it is, but the old Maki couldn't look an executive in the eye, let alone pitch an original idea to a room full of them. Maybe he finally found his confidence.
Either that or his spirit shape must have really made an impression.
Spirit shape?
I never thought my acting career would end like this. It almost feels like...
What?
What?
It almost feels like what? What were you about to say?
Oh, nothing.
Could you just tell him this is like the only entertainment he gets?
Entertainment?
This is entertaining to you?
Almost feels like...
Well, if Glenn and I weren't so busy doing our investigative journalism, I'd say we should all join forces and make this a reality show.
So you were saying? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Maybe. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. Maxine, there's nothing to worry about. Just do your job and we'll be fine. I've got this all under control.
Hey guys. What's up?
We had an idea, and I think you're gonna want to hear it.
What's the idea?
I was kinda thinking we'd end it there, you know? I mean, I could tell you, but I think it's much more effective if we end these things on a cliffhanger.
What things? What are you talking about?
The episodes? See, now I feel like I'm saying too much.
Too much about what?
You know what? Forget it. We'll do this another time.
Tommy, just tell him.
Nope. You ruined the moment. I guess we'll talk to you later.
Okay. See ya.
How was work? It was alright.
Karma changed every place I made. I'm remaining real or fake. Every face I faced, phased and faded. Every castle that we built, just a moment for myself. Give me pride. Karma's right, phoned it in this time. Ha, I got me. Was I fine? Was I not my just a moment for myself. Give me pride. Give me pride. Karma, dear, play nice. See my tears, see my time. That's my blood, that's my spine, that's my love, all mine. Just give me life, life. Just give me life, Karma waits with a silent fate. Karma died, and it's quiet outside.